Hi, this is Olena of popthepimple.com and welcome to my channel. Today is all about spot treating a pimple. So many of my clients, they ask me like, Olena, what do I do? Like, how do I spot treat this pimple, this active pimple? And I'm like, you can't. No, seriously, spot treating is a very archaic idea in skincare that I super don't support. In fact, spot treating can create more damage than it helps. So let's get into spot treating. What is it? Why does it exist? Does it work? Spot treating, I feel like this idea has come from, old school, I don't know, the 60s, 70s, I don't know, when acne was first a really big issue, people thought the drying it out would really help. And so most spot treatments today are still quite drying. They contain things like alcohol, witch hazel, and tea tree, and camphor. Spot treatments today are still drying and really irritating for the skin. And it's ironic to be putting a super irritating thing on a pimple. And I will explain to you in a moment why that's ironic AF. In order to understand why spot treating doesn't make any sense is we have to understand how a pimple forms. And a pimple doesn't form overnight. A pimple is just a clogged follicle, whether it was excess sebum or oxidized sebum or some dead skin cells or some irritating products or clogging products on the surface of your skin that caused the pore to clog in the first place. But once it's clogged, if it's just a little clog, your immune system might take care of it without you ever noticing. But if you're experiencing some chronic inflammation in your body, or you've been eating like tons of sugar lately and your body's like, stop it. So if you do get a clog, your immune system might be on extra alert that day or that week or that month, depending on what's happening in your body, right? And so it might attack that intruder that it senses in the form of the clog and send in far more cytokines, white blood cells than it needs to. And that's when you see the redness and the swelling. That's just your immune system taking care of business. And now it's too late to really do anything. The ship has sailed, the pimple has formed. When it does finally form, what you're seeing is acute inflammation. What acute inflammation is like when you cut a finger and it starts throbbing and swelling and healing. That's the actual wound healing. Your body sends in cytokines and white blood cells to heal the wound, right? And so when you cut a finger, you're not going to be like and putting drying stuff on it. I mean, you might put an antiseptic just to kill bacteria, but otherwise you will not feel like popping it, picking at it, right? You're gonna let the area heal. You're gonna give it some time, you're gonna give it some space, and you're gonna let it heal. I hope you don't pick your scabs. A pimple is that exact principle. It is acute inflammation on the surface of your skin, which means that is your immune system fighting with an intruder. It is sending in white blood cells, cytokines, etc., to allow the area to heal. It will remove the waste that's there. If there's any waste or dead skin cells or whatever, that will be taken care of, and it will heal the area on its own. But what a spot treatment does is it goes in there and interferes with that process. By drying out the spot, you're actually interfering with demascation, which is the process of sloughing off dead skin cells. When your skin is dry or dehydrated, which that's what alcohol does, is it causes the skin to be dry and dehydrated, it doesn't slough off dead skin cells as well as when it is hydrated. So you're actually slowing down the process of regeneration of your skin by drying out the spot. So you're doing the exact opposite of what you want to happen, right? You want the spot to heal. You want the skin to be resilient and vibrant and plump and hydrated. You don't want it to be dry or dehydrated because once again, that will actually slow down the healing. And what's more is it can cause scarring. Depending on how much you dry out the area, it can actually cause scarring and you might be left with some hyperpigmentation or some pie marks for much longer than necessary if you interfere with the process of acute inflammation on your skin. Your job is now to protect that area, to keep it clean, to not use any extra emollient stuff on your skin, clogging the skin around the area further. The point here is that spot treating is a totally terrible philosophy for clear skin. The proper way of thinking of skincare is prevention. And that means you have to take care of your whole face, not just the spots where you have acne. Once again, when the acne has formed into a pimple, like a full-blown pimple, it's too late to do anything. If you poke, prod, and all this stuff, nothing's gonna work. But a good skincare routine, with some actives in there, good moisturization routine, sunscreen, all this will protect the skin and allow it to heal more quickly and more easily. So the key here is not reversal of this pimple, it's prevention. But then when the pimple is formed, the key is to keep your skin really clean, hydrated, and protected, like with antioxidants, sunscreen. Your job then becomes, protecting the wound as opposed to assaulting it with spot treatments. And the reason why spot treatments are so popular is because we live kind of in a quick fix society, where you just want the fix right now. You want the pimple to go away right now. But it doesn't work like that with skin. Your skin has a process. It has a 4 to 6 week cycle. You can speed it up a little bit, by using really good skincare. But ultimately, your skin needs time to heal, and you drying it out will literally pause healing. And you don't want to do that. Also, skipping sunscreen will definitely pause the healing, create more damage in the long term, and darken the spots that were there and create like hyperpigmentation and all this stuff. So if you are skipping sunscreen, I don't know why. Please, everybody, if you're not using sunscreen every single day, like I'm sitting inside, I'm wearing sunscreen. I'm wearing sunscreen because UVA rays penetrate windows, jack up your collagen, create wonky pores, make your skin more acne prone and more prone to clogging over time. You don't want that. Do you? You want all the benefits of your skincare to actually benefit you instead of being totally destroyed by the sun. Consider investing in a really good skincare routine instead of spot treating. Spot treating is a quick fix that won't really fix anything, and it will not prevent future pimples from forming, which is the issue to begin with. How do I prevent future pimples from forming? How do I stop clogs from occurring? And that's just proper cleansing with a really gentle cleanser. That's regular use of chemical exfoliant, maybe a very gentle manual exfoliant, like once or twice a week max. Using some awesome actives, moisturizing, using my 3-step moisture method. I'll link the video below. And sunscreen, 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 sunscreen. You have to use the sunscreen. Otherwise, you might as well just give up on life and, call it a day. Otherwise, you don't love your skin. Otherwise, you're just throwing money out the window because the rest of your skincare routine will not actually work at its full capacity if you're not wearing sunscreen. True story, true story. So a consistent skincare routine that supports your skin's healing is what you want to, create in your life, because that will prevent your skin from clogging and prevent your immune system from attacking those clogs and prevent you from experiencing pimples that you then need to spot treat. So prevention is key. I know it can be very confusing choosing products because so many claims are made about this product or that product, and people say, oh my God, I love this one, even though it's like, you don't know. You don't even know. There's so many just nonsense products out there. I totally understand that it can be difficult to choose good skincare for your skin right now, but I can help you. I have a routine review service where I work one-on-one with clients to review their routine, every single ingredient that they're using, and let them know which products are not working or which products are causing a problem. And spoiler alert, it's usually all of the products that are somehow causing the problem. For example, the cleanser might be too emollient or too rich, or doesn't cleanse well enough. Like so many of my clients just don't properly cleanse their skin, or they're not properly moisturizing while using really drying actives or skipping sunscreen and all this stuff. So I help you choose the right actives for your skin, the right moisturization routine, the right sunscreen, the right cleanser, everything, so that you don't have to experiment anymore and experience all this damage and then have to reverse it, which is the most painful part in my opinion. For more information, click below this video and we can actually work one-on-one and get you your very own routine review. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a lot. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching. This was Olena of popthepimple.com and I will see you in the next video.